Hello, it is Saturday, September 14th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Saturday crossword today, which means we're going to be solving what may well be the trickiest crossword of the week, the second of two themeless puzzles, and this tricky themeless edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Michael, Lakehouse Bros, and, as always, the indomitable Shulmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the five of them benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel, keep this whole thing going, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you to them and to everybody who's a patron of the channel. If you'd like to support this channel in the same way, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link where you'll find the bonus videos available to patrons, which includes the mini puzzle pseudo speed solves, this week's monthly bonus puzzle from the New York Times, and coming up on Monday, a practice puzzle for the upcoming Bosswords Fall Themeless League series. I always really enjoy the Bosswords Themeless League, so look forward to that as a patron. Anyway, thanks to everybody who does support the channel. And thanks as well if you subscribe on YouTube, which is a big help. Let's get on to today's crossword. This was constructed by Christina Iverson, who's constructed a few dozen puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited once again by Joel Faliano. And let's start solving, see how we do. Red in the face, say, angry or choleric or irate or upset. I can't think of anything that fits. Gala, e.g., a party, maybe? Or actually, it could be an apple, a gala apple. I kind of like that more because it's less obvious. Let's look at the red in the face. Oh, angered, maybe? Maybe you could say I'm angered. I'm red in the face. Dismisses unceremoniously. Dumps, probably. So maybe not this. Let's see if this works. No, this doesn't look very good, does it? Many Renaissance thinkers. Gala. I mean, what if it is party? No, that still doesn't look good. Okay, I'm not certain about any of this. I was hoping to get something crossed. Dismisses unceremoniously still probably ends with an S. Brand seen on Canadian highway signs. Esso is a fuel brand whose name is derived from the initials SO for Standard Oil. Now, long defunct. Okay, so Blank Sea Lice, collaborative album by Courtney Barnett and Kurt Vile. I don't know. Kurt Vile looks like a reference to a different Kurt Vile. Pulls up. I don't know. Where the average American lives. Huh. Don't really understand what that means. Is it referring to a sort of category of place, like a sort of suburban context or something? I'm not sure what exactly that's getting at. Word with the same meaning in English, Swahili, and Mandarin, among other languages. Taxi, maybe? Taxi is one of those words that is almost ubiquitous among most major languages. But, I mean, there may well be other examples of that. That's just one that I happen to know offhand. So I'm not sure. Many Renaissance thinkers. Red in the face. Still could end in ED. Connections might hinge on it for short. Could they be referring to the New York Times game Connections, which is inspired, I assume, by the quiz show Only Connect? Probably not. Connections might hinge on it. I don't know. I'm not sure that this is right. Senior class tradition. I'm not sure about that either. This is not going well. Bumped things. What might you bump? Bumper cars? Bumped things. Something trimmed after purchase. You trim a Christmas tree? A fir? Bumped things. Ends with an S. Trying way too hard in modern lingo. Something extra. You're so extra, maybe? I'm not sure that that's right, but let's see. Home to Sun Valley. Oh, Idaho, maybe? I think that sounds right. Something, maybe it is a fir Christmas tree. Woman in dire need, question mark. What is that getting at? $3.15 e.g. In the U.S., sort of dating system, that would be March 15th. Oh, the Ides of March. Beware the Ides of March. There we go. Okay. Um, so bumped things. Oh, fist bumps. Right. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. That's fine. So woman in dire need. Renee? I don't know why that would be the case. I mean, Renee is French, and dire is a French word. Dire, to talk or say. I don't know. That it doesn't really mean anything. Accessories for some bell ringers. I don't know. Does it mean people who play the bells as a musical instrument? Maybe? I'm not sure. Trailer homes, question mark. Could mean movie trailers, sort of places you'd see movie trailers, the cinema or something like that. That's too long, obviously, but sister label of Volt Records, or Stax Records is a record label. Oh, theaters. Yeah, no, it is that. Oh, I was right. Okay. So yes, I just didn't think of that word for some reason. Or actually, it'll probably be spelled this way. So maybe this is Renee. Why is that? Woman in dire need. Renee. I don't understand why that's the answer. Accessories for some bell ringers. Santa hats. I see. So this might be referring to people collecting funds for the Salvation Army who might be dressed as Santa Claus around Christmas time. All right, job that anyone could see themselves doing. I'm not sure what that's about. It's pretty open-ended so far. Actress Weaving of 2022's Babylon. Oh, Samara Weaving, who I think is the daughter of Hugo Weaving. I actually enjoyed this film. I feel it sort of came and went. It probably didn't help that it was sort of the tail end of the pandemic, but I actually enjoyed it. Let's see. Kind of boat affected by a wind advisory. I don't know. I mean, there are probably any number of boats to which that would apply. Muscles used in rowing for short. Your lats, maybe? Your lateralis muscles? Yellow Teletubby. Do I know all the names of the Teletubbies? I don't think I do, but I do know some of them. It's Winky, maybe, and Lala, possibly. This might be that. I think it's spelled with extra A's in this manner. I think this is a Teletubby. Comes out. Oh, no, it doesn't say that. It says comes to. That was strange. Awakes or rises or comes to. I guess it could be comes to as in wakes up, but it could be comes to as in arrives at a location, for instance. I'm not sure. Cry of delight. Yay or something. I mean, it could, yay, aha. I don't know. Could be all sorts of things. Okay, job that anyone could see themselves doing. Could see themselves doing something that involves looking in a mirror? Something washer? I don't know why that would be true. Kind of boat, a small craft? I don't know what that comes to. Could be comes to a realization, maybe. Or comes to an idea. Don't know. No backing out now. I don't know, this could be wrong. Okay, this is not going well still. Where else can I look? Highly rated French vineyards. Cruise? Is that right? Administrative center. I don't know. Acting as a spy, maybe. Cry of delight. Doesn't stick out. Doesn't stick out. Blends, maybe? Administrative center. And To Kill a Mockingbird family. Oh, what's the name of the family from To Kill a Mockingbird? Atticus Finch and Scout Finch. So Finches, maybe? Doesn't stick out. flushes. If something's flush, it doesn't stick out, but you wouldn't say flushes. Doesn't stick out is... Oh, I can't quite see it. No backing out now. It's or I'm administrative. So, compound maybe? I thought of that because of I'm. No backing out now. Well, let's look at the shorter ones. It once ran the headline, Santa dies on a Christmas trip. Abbreviation NPR maybe? I don't know. I'm just trying to think if there's another obvious abbreviation. This could be. I don't want to jump to conclusions here. With such a short clue. When repeated college party chant, toga, oh. Is this not Finches? To Kill a Mockingbird family. I mean, I guess it could be another family from that story. I can't remember. I mean, there's Radley, but that's not a family. That's just one guy. I don't know. Maybe compound is wrong. I'm more confident about Finches than I am about compound. Administrative center. When repeated, college party chant. Oh, it could be chug, chug, chug. There we go. Okay, good. I'm relieved not to prove this wrong because I want that to be correct. Okay, so then what's this? Administrative center. Not sure. Seen enough. If you've seen enough, you've had it? Yes, you've got to have seen enough. I've had it. You could say out of frustration. City near Memphis. Oh, Giza? Like Memphis, Egypt? Musical character who sings Just You Wait. Oh, that's from Hamilton, right? Eliza Schuyler? Is that her name? I think so. Salon offering. Tan? Like a tanning salon, maybe? MIT school. Oh, Sloan School. I think it's maybe a business school, possibly. At MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Oh, so what's this? Hall. Oh, City Hall, administrative center of a municipality. Okay, there we go. So it once ran the headline, Santa dies on Christmas trip. Okay, so this could be New York Times or New York Post or something. Setting for a sitting. Oh, some kind of studio. So it is New York Times. Okay, so then what's this? Setting for a sitting. Art studio. There we go. You're sitting for a painting. Okay. Or a photograph, I guess. It doesn't stick out. Fits in. All right, good, fine. No backing out now. It's a done deal? Yeah, that worked. That A is what put me onto that, so that looks good. Acting as a spy, maybe. You're inside, you're sort of mole, you're inside, the opposing sort of agency or something. Dentist's concern. Enamel, the enamel of your teeth. Bad idea, a no-no. Okay, good. This is finally getting somewhere. What the ancient Romans called the Cupid stone, considering it a symbol of love. An opal, maybe, in 4 letters starting with an O, probably. Cat's handle for her kitten. The nape of the neck is how a cat might pick up a kitten. Hard things to ignore, metaphorically. Elephants. The elephant in the room is something that is sort of staring everyone in the face but not being addressed. Some long-distance callers are yodelers, people who are singing and who are yodeling or singing in that manner, which is long distance and associated with the Alps. All right, Canadian province abbreviation, Prince Edward Island, probably starting with a P and 3 letters. Apollo was conceived in them. Could it be the Apollo space program? Not sure. Where a rope ladder might lead. A trap door or something? I don't know. Soda shop purchase. Something malt. Like a malted sort of shake. I don't know, but let's look at this. Where a rope ladder might lead. Treasure? Or that's probably not right. Puppy chow ingredient. Not sure about that either. Capital city on the Red River. This feels like it should be clear, but I'm not sure. Blank de. Entre deux, maybe? I'm not actually sure that's right. I'm just going to look at the crosses and see if I can confirm or deny. Celeb with a #1 single and an acting Oscar. Cher, maybe? Cher was in films. Maybe I don't know if she won an Oscar. Maybe she did. They can be whole, half, or quarter. Whole. Rests in music. On a musical staff, you could have a whole rest, a half rest, or a quarter rest, just like a whole note, half note, or quarter note, and that indicates, don't play anything during this for this duration. Okay, so then, a tree fort. A rope ladder might lead to a tree fort. That's good. Capital city. Oh, Hanoi. There we go. Okay, that'll be what it is. And then aid in skyscraper construction is a crane. Good. Puppy chow ingredient is Chex. Is that right? Oh, it must be because Apollo was conceived in the 60s, right? So it's not where Apollo was sort of, it's not where the actual craft were built. It's the time, the decade in which the program was conceived, the 1960s. All right. Kind of boat affected by a wind advisor. Oh, it's just small craft. It's just simple as that. Okay. Comes to, and then business card abbreviation, tel for telephone number. Oh, it's a meaning of comes to that I hadn't considered. So as in the bill comes to 10, it totals 10. There we go. So here we have soda shop purchase ends with something TE malt. Chocolate. There we go. Chocolate malt. Okay. So sort of milkshake-like thing. And then cry of delight is yay. Good. Finally figured that out. Senior class tradition, something day maybe. I'm not sure. Temper. Anneal. So to sort of temper, metal. I think that's probably right. As opposed to temper meaning your temperament or your disposition, but rather a process that, I don't know, a smith would use. All right, 50-50 even or a tie. There we go. That's the tie score, I guess, 50-50. Interjection of interest. I don't know. That's not quite sure what that is. Maybe this doesn't look right. Is this onside, acting as a spy? Maybe. No. Onside would mean genuinely you're with them. Inside is deceptive. So what's this? Job that anyone could see themselves doing. I must have tie wrong. Okay. So that must not be right. What about this? Looks like it ends in USA. Where the average American lives. Oh, something town, USA? What does that mean? Job that a window washer. Okay, there we go. Window washer could see themselves doing. I guess you see yourself reflected in the window. All right, pulls with a water skiing boat. Say, tows a person water skiing. Interjection of interest. Oh, so cool, maybe? No, 50-50. Is it 1? Because 50 divided by 50 is 1. I mean, any number divided by itself is 1. Except for 0, I guess. Yeah, it could be actually, because cool. That's a weird clue, though, isn't it? 50 over 50. Senior class tradition. I don't know. And Peyton Manning, for much of his NFL career, this will be a team, presumably. The Colts, I think, are a team. Did he play for them? Yikes, I have absolutely no idea. Not busy. If it's not a busy day, it's a slow day. Okay, so that probably is right. Red in the face. Baseball mascot with a fluffy green snout. Don't know. Many Renaissance thinkers. I don't know. It could be something like polymaths. Maybe taxi's wrong. I probably was overly enthusiastic about that or overly quick. So maybe polymaths, many Renaissance thinkers, people who studied numerous disciplines. So senior class tradition, match day, patch day, I don't know. Connections might hinge on it for short. Connections. I don't know. Word with the same meaning in English, Swahili, and Mandarin, among other languages. I'm curious to see what this is, but I don't yet know. Where the average American lives. Oh, any town, USA. It's a sort of a general phrase. Yeah, okay. So just sort of generic phrase to refer to a place in the United States. Okay, pulls up. Yeah. going to say if you pull someone up on something, you sort of castigate them or scold them, but it would need to say pulls up on or something like that. So it's not that meaning. I'm not sure what we are looking for. Dismisses unceremoniously. Not sure still. Gala, e.g. Okay, so it actually does look like apple, doesn't it, with that P there. Blank sea lice. Don't know. Red in the face. All something. Dismisses unceremoniously. Chops. You give someone the chop, you fire them. No idea if that's actually right. This doesn't look good, does it? No. No. I assume apple is correct. Lotta sea lice? I don't know. Pulls up. Oh, shoes, maybe? I was just thinking of Lotta here. Shoo someone away, you dismiss them unceremoniously. That works for me. So could this be Lotta? Word with the same meaning in English, Swahili, and Mandarin. And then what was this again? Pulls up. Red in the face. Oh, mama. Right. Okay. So there's a theory about why the words, why sort of familiar terms for mother and father are so similar across so many languages, even languages that are not part of the same language family. And it's because when children are sort of very first attempting to vocalize, the easiest sound for them to make is ma, 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 ma. And so that sort of, you go back millennia, and that would have just kind of been, because the person they're most likely to be around was their mother, that got sort of interpreted as addressing the mother. And then kind of one of the next most sort of intuitive sounds for a child to make would be a slightly more complex sound, but only just, which is pa, 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 pa. And that's why you have pa or papa being such a common, who's the next most likely person to be around the father. So that gets then assigned to them. And that filters into, that kind of sticks around in all of these different languages. So that I bet that's the answer. I've always found that, linguistics and etymology is just absolutely fascinating. And I've always found that an incredible theory. Anyway, red in the face, say, ashamed. There we go. That's what it is. I'm red. Yes. And it literally, you would say, I'm red in the face. I'm ashamed. Okay. So pulls up, halts, stops someone from doing something. I think that's probably right. And then connections might hinge on, ETA, estimated time of arrival in an airport. So if you're making a connection between two flights, and then senior class tradition, ditch day, you ditch school. And then, fanatic, I have heard of this. The Philly fanatic, I guess, has a fluffy green snout. Okay, so I think this is all correct. It is. Really struggled in the midpoint of that solve, didn't I? Where was it where that was happening? I guess it took me a while to find my way into this corner, and then I kind of made my way up here, and then I got stuck again over here. So yeah, it was sort of these opposing corners, I think, that gave me the most trouble. But there we go. That was certainly a Saturday crossword. I found it to be pretty tricky. Let me know if you did as well. But yay, I finished it eventually. And there we go. A good, solid Saturday crossword by Christina Iverson. Thanks to her. And thanks to you for watching. Let me know how you fared with this one in the comments or the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which I didn't mention earlier, but you can join from the description field link. And I'll be back tomorrow for the larger Sunday puzzle, the big themed Sunday grid. So join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Saturday. Take care.